Hi guys, Tanya from 4Girls Jewelry. I'm so excited it's Tuesday again. It's my favorite day of the week because I can film, just have time to create and film something and inspire you guys, hopefully. This Tuesday, from the morning, I really want to make some rings in the shape of heart, but for some reason didn't want to create any rings, and I did create pendants. Very simple, very easy. Any stones you have, but if you use the round bead, it could be like something you can play with. So it's not really secured, but for these, I actually like it to make it sitting so it will not be able to move because the frame holding the bead in, and this bead will not be able to move since the pearl is flat on one side. I hope you can see it. So, Wyatt, I also made one in sterling silver because a lot of people say, you know, depends from what country you're watching, and gauges could be different. The sterling silver one, I live in the United States, so it was done from 19 gauge, half hard, from Rio Grande, my favorite source of wires, does them, and 18 gauge for my copper pieces, and that is electrical wire, a slightly little bit thicker than this one, the 19 of course, and 24 gauge for wire wrapping. So let's pick up some wire and let's make some hearts. So I will make today a copy of this one right now in front of the camera, and I prepare my wire. That's what piece of wire we will need, an original piece before you use your torch, because when you use the torch it will eat a little bit of the metal. Let me see what measuring is. Measure my pumpkin again. So it's exactly 5 inches long. And after you use your torch, I guess, let's see, it's 4.5. I will use my pail maker pliers, and the bead I have, I never know how to measure the beads. I have no idea what kind of bead it is, but I use the number 3, 1, 2, 3 if you take from the size wise, and I will eyeball at the middle of the wires, and they don't have to be perfect. Perfect, I mean perfect length here. But what I did is something like that, because we want to have our bead be in there. After I made the round, I just go with my pliers and make these 2 wires straighten again, and then they actually turns out to be perfect. Guess what? Sometimes I surprise myself. Okay, so we have our little holder for the bead. If you want to move your bead, you can go back and make it a little bit thicker. Wait, I used the number 4 actually, because if you calculate it, yeah, I used number 4. So this is smaller, 1, 2, 3, the number 4 was this. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we have, and we need a piece of 24 gauge wire. Not very long. I will cut for myself because I don't like to. Actually, you don't have to even cut. Let's first put it bead and leave the tail. What I do is, before even I put the bead, the tail enough so we can later secure the top. I will show you what I mean. So that's not a very long piece that you need to leave, and you just make like a few wraps. That's it. That's it. Okay, we have that. Still have a lot of tail here. Here is our bead. If you wanted to move this bead, you can make it slightly larger, this frame around. And the wire, my wire is here. I will hug my wire under, so it has one, and I will go to another. Connect them, go around once, go back to the first one, wire wrap this one, go back and hug two, go inside, wrap around. I use all the time the same weave. Maybe it's boring, but it's just, I like that one. Let's go. And all my pieces have the same weave. Okay. And that's enough for me for this attachment of this bead. So we have basically 1, 2, 3 where we join 2 together. And now I will stop. I will just secure nicely this wire. We'll cut. Cut and just push the wire here. We still have this tail. Now, slowly separate those two, and I will use the larger one, and push the wire all the way down. So we have one side, large, all the way down. There's 2 beautiful sides here. When I'm done with that, I push one side approximately where the middle of the bead is, so you can have that, and then gently you push other side. Just make more adjustments. So we have 2 beautiful wires here. Now with this little tail, I will hug my wire here. Just hug once. That way I will correct it, how it's supposed to sit. It has to go straight. And I will bring this wire closer and hug my other wire and attach. It's a little fiddly because you need to separate those little. Okay, so here we are. So we attach together, go around attach here. You don't need a lot of wire wrapping here, just to secure. We're basically trying to do the same with what we did on top to the bottom, together, around, and I will finish here. If it's too long, a little bit. If you feel you need more wire, I just don't want to waste wire, but you can leave longer tail. So that's what you have. If you don't like that they jump on each other, like you can see that this interfere with your circle, I would do something like that by pushing just wire out, because I need that. They have to be separately from each other. Okay, my pliers are squeaky. I hear the comments last time. I didn't even pay attention. They are so squeaky, but they are squeaky. It's weird. Okay, so that's what we have now. That's what we have now so far. Ideally, I will take, before even wrapping, I don't know if you can see it, but this heart was hammered very nicely on both, from here to here, basically, same, from here to here, very nicely hammered. Just hammer, slowly beat your wire, slowly, only this part, and maybe up to here, because you can tell with the wire wrapping that it was like not hammered, and then from here it's getting hammered, really hammered. So you hammered your wire, it will give you a beautiful effect, and then it will be time for your beads. If you're planning to put your jump ring on, let's say, this side, that's how they all have from one same, if you take like right and left, so I put it in the right one. The left is more with the beads, so that will be a side for my jump ring. And here I want to put only 4 or 5 small crystals. So I have a piece of 24 gauge wire, and just to secure it, nicely secure your wire. Okay, there you go. And I use Chinese crystals for that, the green one. And we just simply I hold, put my wire through. If it's needed, you can also move a little bit that piece with the bead up, so you will have a room if it's very tight. You know, I had this challenge before too, but you know what I did? I just move a little bit. You can move this a little bit, tweak, and later you push it back. So, but what I do is, so see that I attach one and I just wire wrap around just without the bead. That will be my sequence, you know. Just the thing is, you want to be very tight because you want them nicely set to each other, close to each other. And let's put another one. inside between the wires. Okay. So we have 2. I like to put 4. Maybe I can finish quickly and come back. There you go, you have 4. And I just attach it. I didn't even do the second like wrap like we always did after each, but I will do that directly here. And when I press, so wire will be sticking from underneath, and you simply go on other side, make 1 wrap. If you have the same problem like I do, tight, you just move again that bead, either up or down, whatever easier for you. Can be up or down. And there you go. So I have attached wire to other side. Not perfect how I wanted. Now it is perfect. Okay, and we start the process again. We just add our beads. So 1. So let me see on this size. So let me just attach 1. Attach 1. Don't rush this. Go around. Wrap. And there you go. And we're going again up. So I will not bore you with all the top to the top, but it's so simple. Here in this piece I actually have 3, but some of them have, that also depends on the size of your crystals. Here it is 4. Just for some reason I thought it's always 4. Nope, it's just also here 4. I guess it depends. Here is 4, also 4, and then to the top depends how many you want it. I visually want it to be almost to the end, so my beads ending here. So you can play with that, add as many as you want. I was playing with this. I wire wrap like normal, like we did on this side. This heart I actually start when I wrap from here was normal, and then I try to put it on the frame. So you see what I mean? The beads are sitting directly on top of the frame here. You can experiment like making, and same with this. I think I like that. I like the idea that if you start wire wrapping, you wire wrap normal, and then you actually push the bead on your frame, and because it's make that nice, beautiful, round. It's like look more hearty. I don't know. I think it's more cool. You guys let me know what you think. And then any commercial chain, you can add any commercial chain, anything with that. This will look beautiful in sterling silver or copper. I hope it's a very simple project, guys. If you have anybody's birthday coming up, it's a nice little heart is always popular, always good as a gift. It could be in a smaller gauge, scale down and make earrings like that. I think it will be beautiful too. I just need to think how I want to set them. If I want to set them with the elongated hook or something, I have to think about it. Okay, so that's the lesson for today. I hope you guys like it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. And I will see you next Tuesday with the cool ideas. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.